It's Week 15 of the National Football League. And we'll get a look at the Penguin, Jalen Waddle, who's closing in on 1,000 yards receiving on the year. It's the Dolphins and the Bills coming up next.
Welcome in, everyone, to this presentation of the National Football League on EA Sports. The final 4 weeks of the NFL regular season is upon us. Welcome to the home stretch. Welcome to the booth. Mike Tirico with Greg Olson. Partner, it's Week 15. Just feels like a horse race. We're at the top of the stretch. Now it's the sprint for home.
And up until this point, Mike, every team's goal is, can we be in the conversation for the playoffs in this final 4-week stretch? Where here we are. And if you've done that, well, man, there is nothing more exciting than playing NFL football at the end of the regular season when you're in playoff contention. But for those who aren't, this is where you have an opportunity as a player to extend your career, get invited back to training camp next season. A lot of teams' years are made at the end of the year, and a lot of individual players' careers are made down the stretch here in these final couple weeks.
The Buffalo offense set to go to work for the first time. They'll be led by the big fella, 6'5" quarterback Josh Allen.
He's coming off a really nice 3-touchdown performance in last week's win, Mike, but outside of that one errant throw, he did a really nice job of protecting the ball and was seemingly in control the entire game. This defense all week, they talked about trying to bait him into making some mistakes, so he's got to be careful about falling into the trap. But if he does that, I'll tell you what, I really like their chances.
Here's the first carry for the man from Kentucky, Ray Davis. Not much there, maybe a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. They'll motion over Samuel. From the gun, Josh Allen. He gets it to Samuel, left side. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down. Allen going to give this to Davis. And he is going to have a Bills first down by a couple of yards. We'll give him 4 yards. It was 3rd and 2 as they convert. On the ground once more, it's Davis. And the defense all over this one. They knock him down, it'll go down as a loss of 2. They'll go again with Davis. And they'll have it across midfield, down at the opposing 46-yard line. They'll break the huddle, coming up now for 1st and 10. So now they'll throw it with Allen. That one's complete. It's Ray Davis. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's a 2nd and 6. Westbrook Akine motioning here. From the gun, it's Allen. Play 8 of the opening drive coming up. And now they face 3rd down. Now a designed run. It's Allen. And he is going to have a Bills first down. Won't be by much. He needed 3. He got 3. But the mark says first down. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe he gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down. From the shotgun, it's Allen.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
And it looks like he's going to have the first down. The defense was right there, but a gain of 2. Good enough for the first down. Out of the gun, here's Allen. That's taken in. Keon Coleman. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. The tight end Kincaid in motion. Throwing again. It's Allen. That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete. A lengthy opening drive Now comes to this. It is third down. Josh Allen on the bootleg. And they're going to track him down. He couldn't find a receiver, and down he goes.
Pretty evident that the defense is just giving no time of day. Run actions.
Now the former Texas A&M Aggie, here's Devon Achane. And a good tackle out wide will hold him to a gain of just 3. There you get a look at his numbers on the ground a week ago as a part of their victory. So just a lone field goal in the first quarter of play. 3-0 is our score. And we're back to South Florida after this. They face second down and 7. Fake the handoff. Now, Tua. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down. Tua. Now a screen set up for Achane. They get 14 out of the screen, and it's a first down. A shotgun snap for Tua. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, take it in over the middle. Here's second and 2. Tua, give it to Achane. And this will be a short pickup down to the 45. Terrell Bernard, they're on the tackle. They'll empty out the backfield as they come up for third and a yard. He's got his man, right side, it's complete.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need.
The speed on display. He's in. Devon Achane. Touchdown, Miami. That touchdown, number 19 on the year. Big play out of the running game as the back accelerates all the way to the house for the rushing touchdown.
And Mike, when we talk about
they'll motion over Samuel. Off the play fake, here's Allen. And that's going to be picked by Jalen Ramsey. And the Dolphins will have great field position as they take over at their own 45.
Well, with this guy might lose a little bit, Mike, as he gets long in the tooth. He certainly makes up for it in experience. You're not going to be able to do a lot of things to trick him on the back end. He reads this play right from the jump, makes a great break on the ball, and if that ball hits his hands more times than not, it's going to be a takeaway.
First and 10. In motion, it's Waddle. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. On first down, here's Tagovailoa to throw. That's taken in by Achane. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Putting the tight end in motion. Tua now on first down. through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. Tua to throw again. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down. Oh, that's the one thing they couldn't have there, the sack that might take them out of field goal range. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. So Allen and the Bills getting set for their next possession. Right away, they'll set up to throw. That'll be caught by the running back, Davis. And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line.
And this is what modern-day running back looks like in the NFL. They want to be able to activate these players in the passing game, no different than they do with the tight ends and the wide receivers. When you look out there and you have a mismatch, you have a linebacker or a safety on your running back, he's expected to win, and that's exactly what he did here.
Samuel has it on the slant. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. Here's Allen. Going right back to Samuel. He's got it again. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. One more time going up top with Allen. Off balance throw. It's complete. Here's 2nd and 6. Allen going to throw again. That's over the middle to his tight end, Kincaid. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9. Again, it's Allen to the air. That's to the left side and taken in by Coleman. And he's in. On first down, Tagovailoa. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. 2 incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to third down and 10. This time they stay on the ground. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. Here's Corey Bojorquez now, as he's on to punt for the 2nd straight drive. That is fielded at the 20. And some nifty running on the return. Picked up some good yardage before he was taken down. Set to go now on 1st and 10. From the gun, Josh Allen. In middle, he's got to complete to Coleman. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. From the gun, it's Allen. They go right back to Coleman. He's got it again. And they'll pick up the first down, a gain of about 4. From the shotgun, it's Allen. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. To throw again, it's Allen. That's to the sideline and intercepted. Picked off by Joey Porter Jr. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. We saw it earlier. The defense on the quarterback with the earlier interception. And now, Greg, Not only do they pick them, they turn it into a pick six.
And, Mike, the reality is this has just been a bad first half. Throwing...
Now a first down throw for Tua. A throw there, caught by Leggett. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. A play fake. Now Tua to throw. Open man downfield is Leggett. And he's going to be running out of bounds, but not until he gets down to the 40-yard line. You only get a 1-yard buffer from the line of scrimmage for these old linemen. That time he strayed a little too far, and it draws the flag. Here's Tua now on 2nd down. Sending it deep for Waddle. And he's going to take this one all the way. On 1st and 10, it's Allen. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Out of the gun, here's Allen. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. Picked by the rookie from Arkansas.
I think anytime you find yourself trailing in the second half, Mike, all offensive play callers fight the urge to chase those points. They tend to get a little bit overeager. They tend to push the envelope sometimes a little too far. Those turnovers, they only make the deficit grow. Not sure.
And they're going to get to him and take him down, taken back to the other side of midfield. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Snap for Tua. Sending it deep for Waddle. And that is incomplete. Jalen Waddle, the intended target. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
So after their defense gives them a gift on their last drive and gets them the ball back and on the field, they nearly return the favor following that dangerous throw of their own. And at this point, they're lucky to walk away with just an incompletion.
Again, working deep downfield. Now the Dolphins going to use the first of their timeouts. Punt team comes out. Dolphins going to kick it away. As the drive went in the wrong direction, he's on to punt it away. And we won't see a return here. This is going to be marked down inside the 15. The Bills offense. And Josh Allen headed back onto the field. And the turnovers have really been the story here. Take you back through the high, or actually the lowlights in this one. Not a lot of positives when you have a 3-interception game under pressure all game long. The secondary feasting on his passes. Here's 1st and 10. They go play action now. Here's Allen. That's going to be caught by Kincaid. And he'll be taken down up around the 32-yard line.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
Here's Davis. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line. Now a give to Davis. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Here's Allen to throw. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
There's not a position on the field, Mike, let alone any sport, where the mental side doesn't come in and impact how well you perform. And in this case, when you've thrown 4 interceptions in one game, I think we can all safely assume some of those mental issues have seeped into his game. And if he can't get settled down, he's playing right into the hands of this defense.
Now, Tua and the Miami offense head out for their next possession. He had the touchdown pass earlier, adding to his season total. You get a look at the NFL leaders in touchdown passes to this point this season. First down throw there is incomplete. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. From the gun, here's Tua. A dive and a catch. Incredible. They get 15 on that game. First down, Miami. Off play action, it's Tua. Work in the middle of the field, but that...
It's pretty remarkable at this stage, Mike, that they're even winning this game. I mean, anytime a quarterback is completing less than 50% of his throws, you just don't see that very often. And it just seems like time and time again, this quarterback and his intended targets, they're just not on the same page.
Here's 3rd and 2. Tua gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And it looks like he's going to have a first down. Nothing fancy there. Short completion, but it yields a fresh set of downs. Now it's Tua. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. They'll run right here. It's Achane. And he's into the end zone. Devon Achane. Touchdown, Dolphins. That his second touchdown of the game. He's got 20 on the year.
When you start talking about the qualities of a top-tier back in the NFL, Mike, we all talk about size, speed, the ability to keep your feet, the ability to have balance at contact. But the part we don't talk enough about is
on first down, it's Allen. And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. To throw is Allen. That is downfield into the hands of Keon Coleman. That is catch number 60 for the season. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Now it's Allen. Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Ramsey. And the Dolphins are going to take over here up near the 40.
when you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this third quarter.
And this is just more of the same, picking up exactly where he left off in the first half. And these numbers, Mike, as you see him, they just pop out at you. I mean, he has been the driving force of this offense from the very start.
On the handoff, this is Achane. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Fake the handoff. Now, Tua. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Here's a give to Achane. And he is going to be stuffed well behind the line of scrimmage. That play going absolutely nowhere. Here's 3rd and 7. To throw is Tua. Open man, right side. He's got it. 14 on the pickup. Good for a Dolphins first down. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. Quick throw here is complete. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Throwing is Tua. To the end zone there, but it is incomplete. They'll come up to 3rd and 3. To the air again, Tagovailoa. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Miami. And hold on to that football, young man. That's a keeper. His first NFL touchdown. And that touchdown probably, Greg, ends any small hopes of a comeback on the other side.
Yeah, and I think those chances...
Throwing now, Allen here on first down. To the sideline, and what a catch, and what a great job to keep the feet alive. Inbounds as good as you can do it. Off the play fake, here's Allen. And he's just throwing ducks up there. Another ball intercepted.
Well, Mike, this is entering the wrong kind of rarefied air. I mean, as in, it's only happened a handful of times since the turn of the millennium rare. It's an entire season's worth of picks thrown in just one game. I think at this point, you junk the playbook, you light it on fire, and we're just going to start from scratch next week.
Devon Achane ready to take the field with the rest of his Miami offensive teammates. And as we look at the highlights, you see it's been tough to stop him here today. Couple of touchdowns in this ball game. He has, without a doubt, been the driving force in this offense so far. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. They'll start on the ground. It's Achane. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. And his fine afternoon on the ground continues. The last run going to put him up over 100 yards for this one. They'll come up here 1st and 10. Once again, it's Achane. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's 2nd down. Back to throw is Tua. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. A run out of the gun with Achane. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down. They'll stay on the ground with Achane. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1. So 2 minutes left to play in the 2nd half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. 3rd and 5. Here's Tungo Vailoa. Now a screen set up for Achane. Screen works to perfection. Give him 18 yards and move the chains. 1st down. On the carry, here's Achane. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. A run up the middle with Achane. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up 3rd down. They'll try and run it here. It's Achane. And the Dolphins are going to have it 1st and goal. He'll take this one down to about the 3-yard line. Here's 2. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
So instead of celebrating a touchdown, he's just heading back to his huddle trying to keep his head up as everyone kind of looks at him sideways. If that ball hits your hands at this level, you've just got to make the catch.
And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. We might need a calculator before this one is done. It has been one-sided, and the route rolls on, Greg.
Absolutely, Mike, and they just keep piling on the points. I mean, this offensive play caller, he's saying it's never enough. I'm going to try to score with every possession, and we've seen him do that all game long.
On 1st and 10, it's Allen. It is caught. It is Westbrook-Ikhine. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
You know, it's really been a one-sided game, but how often do we see in the 4th quarter the team that finds themselves down by a lot, they start to come alive? I think it's a combination of trying to end the game on a positive note, but also sometimes that defense getting a little lackadaisical.
Slot man in motion right. So a win here for the Dolphins. And it is a season sweep for them. They defeat their division rivals for the second time this year. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say so long, everyone.